Ciao, I'm Andrea, and just because there's a recession going on doesn't mean you can't have an elegant meal. I'm going to show you how. This is part of my series on elegant recession cooking. Today we're making crab cakes. Yes, can you believe it? Crab cakes on a budget. I got this great can of jumbo real crab meat. It's claw meat and it was only $8 at Trader Joe's. I'm going to use part of it tomorrow for Valentine's Day, and tonight I'm making crab cakes. So the first thing we'll do is open up the crab meat. This is a whole pound of claw meat, and like I said, it costs $8. I'm going to use part of it tomorrow, but most of it I'll use tonight in the crab cakes. Spoon. Ooh, it looks good. Big chunks. That's what we like. So I'm just going to reserve, maybe a half a cup or maybe a third of a cup for tomorrow for some ravioli. So you'll have to look for the ravioli recipe as well. That looks good. Perfect. And we don't want to add a whole lot to this crab meat, just a few ingredients. A little dash of Worcestershire, an egg, a little bit of salt, and some flat leaf parsley, and a little bit of mayonnaise. Oh, and panko, which are Japanese breadcrumbs. They're unseasoned breadcrumbs, which are a little bigger in texture than the normal breadcrumbs you see in the supermarket. I'll go ahead and turn on the heat so our pan can be getting hot. This is a really quick meal, and I'm just gonna serve it with a tossed salad on the side, so it's a full meal. Okay, we'll add some salt, and about a tablespoon of mayonnaise. That looks right. Some Dijon mustard, and I am going to start by adding a teaspoon. You don't want to mix it too much because it breaks up the crab. So I'll wait until the end. Just a little dash of Worcestershire. Probably about a quarter of a teaspoon, and then we'll start with a third of a cup of these panko, which are Japanese breadcrumbs. 1 egg. And then we'll add some parsley. The parsley adds a great freshness and taste, but it also adds a beautiful color. Just give this a good rough chop. Okay, beat this egg around a little bit and mix the whole thing through. You want it just enough so that it holds together. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of cayenne too, just to sort of kick things up a little bit. It's really pungent, so not too much. This looks great. So just mix this around a little more with my hands. Your hands are your best tools on mixing something like this because it doesn't break up the crab meat as much. So I'll just form little nice patties like this. Just shape them just like you're shaping a hamburger patty. Our pan's hot. We just want to add a little bit of olive oil. And now the crab cakes. Don't crowd the pan, so if you have to make them in 2 batches, which I do, that's fine. Okay, we'll let those go for a few minutes on the first side, flip them, and finish them. Okay, we'll give these a little peek. Ooh, they're turning nice and brown. That's right where we want to be. We don't actually have to worry about the crab cooking because it's already fully cooked. All we have to do is make sure it's nice and warm and the egg cooks inside. Give all of these a flip and then cook about 3 or 4 minutes on the second side. Ooh, here's a little piece that broke off. That must be mine. Tastes good. These are looking done. And you can make these ahead if you want and then just rewarm them in the oven. This is our first batch. Now I will just add a little more olive oil and add the last 2. We'll just cook these up, toss our salad, and we're ready to go with our meal. I got these mixed baby greens on sale at my local grocery store for $2.50. Throw some of these in a bowl. Enough for 4. This is our meal for 4. And we'll chop up a shallot. This is about half a shallot. A little bit of Dijon mustard, about a teaspoon. And about a teaspoon and a half to 2 teaspoons of red wine vinegar, and then our oil. And you want about double the amount of oil as you put in vinegar. Put in a little freshly ground pepper. And we'll just combine all of this with a fork till it's nice and creamy. We'll just pour this right over our salad. And give it a toss. So here we have our elegant recession crab cake dinner for 4 for $8 for the crab meat, $2.50 for the salad, and then the rest of the items were just staple pantry items. Buon appetito! Ciao for now!